Hello, welcome back to Snowrunner. I am HeadX, and we are back on our difficult mode. Again, I posted the rules that I have set up. Hello, Mr. Joe. The rules are posted on my Discord, but they are pretty much as follows. You pay for repairs, fuel, and recovering. Going to be using only trucks that are either a DLC or the ones that they give you in the region, and regions must be played in order. No mods, no time skip, and you only get 3 attempts for contests. I am set up for multiplayer, so if you are interested in joining me, I know there was one individual, Mr. Larson, was looking to join. The code is posted also in my Discord. So if you are a member of the Discord channel, you'll be able to find that. And with that, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into now that I've got a crane on here. And a little bit better tires. So I think we can probably, yeah, where are my missing machinery parts? Let's check that out. They are all the way up there at the factory. Did I ever get that bridge all the way opened? Yes, I did. All right, well, not sure how far up that way I can get if there's another roadblock or something, because it's been a while. But we're going to see if we can head up that way and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Gotta make some money. Hello, Ethan. Not sure if it's morning coming on or evening coming on. World of Snowrunner, where the sun rises and sets in the exact same place every time. The evening for you? Yeah, it's 6 o'clock in the evening over here. Now, your repairs and refueling are still free in the garage, but if you are out on the map, they're not free. Midnight there where you're at, Mr. Joe? You are 6 hours ahead of me. Brunswick, Germany. Ah. You know what? I'm going to swing in here, top off some fuel from this trailer real quick. Grab every bit of free fuel I can. do believe these are the ones that are all scattered up at the mountain. Been a while since I played this map in the dark. There's the first couple of them showing up. There you go. Of course, again, I've only gone to one watchtower so far. Probably be easier to know where they're at if I had hit all the watchtowers first. Definitely getting dark on us. Ooh. Alright, thinking I got a left-hand turn coming up here. Somewhere. Unless I passed it back there. I'm thinking this might be it right here. Yep. I got to get the mindset of shutting the engine off when I go in there and check the map, so I'm not wasting fuel. Hello, Chester. How's it going? Going pretty good. Going pretty good. All right, where's my road? I'm right next to it. Throw the all-wheel on. Little AWD. I'm going to pick the one up at the top first. Back up on in there to it. Oh, that was another one that I didn't add in there. No auto loading. I mean, it's there, but it costs me money if I use it. So my goal is to not use it. All right, we'll get these first two delivered. Tell you, after running around a roadcraft with your all-wheel drive and your diff lock on all the time, takes a little getting used to having to shut it off. One and two. And we'll accept this while we're here. Hopefully the Claywell this time. The other day he slapped Mr. Runner in the face. That's not going to make him pay any better. All right. Local entertainment. Workers at a nearby factory have a little game. There are multiple barrels hidden in some hard-to-reach places. You have to knock them down. So far, no one has managed all of them. Think you can do it? Absolutely we can do it. Just not right now. And not in Flippy Fleet Star. You know, I could have, under my own rules, I could have brought the Bandit out because it was a DLC and it comes with a crane on it already. That would have saved me needing a crane in the beginning. But I wanted to see how far I can get before I even touch any of the DLC stuff. Almost thinking about penciling no DLC trucks until after Michigan is complete. What do you guys think? Yeah, Michigan's not too super bad. I mean, over here, Black River got some pretty good mud in it in a few spots. Oh, look at that. I forgot to turn the ringer down on my phone. Let me do that real quick. Okay, ringer's down. Ended up on the wrong side of all these rocks. I got one up underneath of me. Let's see. Again, we only want to use the all-wheel drive if we absolutely need to, just to save on fuel. Creating roadcraft map right now. Creating missions is another thing. Yeah, I imagine it's a little different than creating the ones for Snowrunner. But glad to see you're trying out some roadcraft stuff too, Chester. That's good stuff. Hello, Cameron. Morning where you're at. Evening where I am. You're in Australia, aren't you? Alright, no, my road is right over here somewhere. There it is. At 8 a.m. Friday for you. You know a guy that will be saying, "Welcome to the future." Man, I flip over in this area all the time when it's daylight out. I gotta do it in the dark. Ah. And I'm old because I'm from the past. That just makes me historical. It doesn't make me old. Alright. Now I gotta turn around. Why does Hat always end up doing this company's jobs? Just lucky, I guess. Just lucky. They always seem to want me to do it in the dark, too. Pretty steep hill. Of course, keep in mind I'm also still running on the stock engine, stock gearbox. The power to weight's not what I'd like it to be. Gonna have enough fuel to get this delivered and then get back down to the fuel station there. The trailer is. Hi, Theory. They pay less than $4,000. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's less than that. This is one of the little tasks and not a main contract. And the starters, they didn't pay much anyhow. So I detect daylight approaching. And 2. Alright, so not bad. We might have more work for you if you keep this up. 280 XP, $3,200 cash. We'll accept that. We're not doing local entertainment. Or the place beyond this cruises quite yet. I don't think I'm really set up for stuck trailer. No, that's the trailer that's up over here. Not too bad to get to. I just don't know if this is the truck to try it with. Could go from a stuck trailer to a stuck truck. That's a possibility. Missing oil tank, which drops there. That's definitely going to wait, because definitely not got the right truck for that job. And drainage was finding the pumps. So it looks like, for what we got, stuck trailer will be our next shot. Okay, well, we'll start tracking that. We'll work our way around to it. Yeah, trailer's definitely not in the friendliest of locations. Not that turn off. That's the one that goes back to the warehouse. Be right up here on the left. Okay, without the raised suspension, though, the Fleet Starter is pretty good. It's not quite as flippy without that raised suspension. When you start putting it up so high that it gets a little out of control. that like button, people, or Mr. Runner will come to your house and make you pay $3 million. Oh. Mr. Runner's kind of a hardball, isn't he? Thank you, Chester. Thank you for the quick reminder. $3 trillion. Holy shnikes. Mr. Runner's all about getting them dollars, isn't he? Just gotta leave 10% in the trailers. That's more than Apple's money company. Perhaps after this we'll jump back into CK and go watchtower hunt. Might have to spend a little bit of money on it to get the tires and stuff upgraded. Should buy a semi-trailer. Not yet. Don't need one yet. Don't have much money. No making unnecessary purchases. Besides, I got a flatbed trailer if I need it. All I gotta do is unload the stuff off of it. One right back on the back edge of town up here. Hey, who left that there? With a load of bricks. Look, if you look real close, you can see the trailer right down there. Alright. Now we'll make our downhill track. Heading for the squish. Did you focus on your Snowrunner map or a Roadcraft map? Well, it's kind of up to you, Chester. I mean, where do you see yourself going in the future with your maps? Do you see yourself working on more Snowrunner stuff or on more Roadcraft stuff? I don't know if I can reach that with the winch. No, not that close to it yet. Come on. Come on. All I really need to do is get close enough that I can snag it with the winch. Don't want to necessarily snag onto those and pull too hard on because I don't want them to despawn. There we go. There's some good ground. All right, come on, come on, get her up out of there. There's the hard part, getting out of the mud. got an idea of making a beautiful roadcraft map, but won't have much missions, as they're stressful to make. Well, one nice thing about doing a roadcraft map is people can kind of make up their own missions as they go too. You could just leave it available for people to go out. Like, I don't know if you're able to place the collectibles on the map or not, but if you could make little islands, and people could have to figure ways of getting out to them islands, provide them with the resources or the ability to get those resources, such as concrete slabs or trees or whatever, to make bridges and things like that, so that they could go out there and collect that stuff. And just leave it up to them to figure out how to build their own routes to get out there. Yeah, see, so you can actually leave it wide open for people to create their own challenge. Kind of like what I'm doing with going through and repaving all the roads and cleaning up the debris and stuff, now that I've gotten through the game itself. The stuck trailer. Ah, at last, someone with a brain. Thank you. We'll take a look inside and see what we've got. 240 XP, 1,600 cash. We'll accept that. We're going to shut the engine off, and we're going to go find our CK, which is over at this watchtower. And we may as well, I think I'll get this one, and then I'll probably head back to the garage before going after the others, because get some upgrades done to the truck. Okay, into the CK. Just a friendly reminder, circle is not the handbrake in Snowrunner, and R1 is not the handbrake in roadcraft. And don't try to drive your CK through that puddle when it's still stopped. Might as well go after the upgrade while I'm right here. It's here. I'm here. Think, I'm going to be better off to go down and around. But I'm stuck on a tree. Not even a full-grown tree, a stupid little bush. The watchtowers are key to improve your vision of your surroundings. Recommend getting them as soon as possible. Alright. Left-hand turn here. Left-hand turn. Left turn, Clyde. Alright. Race suspension for the current truck and for the current truck. The only thing it's good for. Alright. Ooh, that could have been bad. Because currently I don't believe I have an autonomous winch on here. And I just don't see the Fleet Star getting up here. As I have not yet tried the recovery. I don't know how much it would cost me if I did try it. The idea is to not try it. The approaching that from this direction ain't so bad. Now we're watchtower bound. believe. A little bit off to the left, but not bad. There she is. All right. You almost want to try to just slip right down through that gully right there. Almost. You're not part of the factory while you're playing their game. Somebody's got to do it, Chester. Somebody's got to do it. Or take a little shortcut back to the road. Might be a bad idea, but we're going to try it anyhow. Watch me get down here and there's a guardrail. Isn't there? There sure is. Is there a break in that guardrail? No clue. Alright, well, now we know why we don't go this way. And part of it's because you can't get out of this little groove to do a U-turn. Now we know why we follow the road around. Guardrail, do it. Roots in the way. Yeah, it probably would have been a endo job going in through there anyhow, coming off the end of that. Oh. Ooh, almost lost her. Hey, Adam. How you doing? How'd your stream go? Now, when I get back to the garage, I'm going to try a little experiment because as I was flipping through, I noticed one of the things was about turning damage off. I don't believe I did it, but I can't believe I've made it this far and haven't scratched the truck. Really liking that game. Yeah, it seems like I seen a guy, Rusty Champagne. I was watching him. He played a game called Planet Crafters, which is really similar, it looks like. I mean, you didn't have to run power lines or anything, but you did have to set up like windmills or solar arrays, and you had to be within range of each of those. When we get back to the garage, before I head inside, I want to see if I end up getting any damage or not. Because again, I'm finding it hard to believe I've made it this far and haven't done anything to cause any kind of damage. So let's just accidentally miss this turn, right? I accidentally missed my accidentally miss. All right, no damage there. What the heck? I was pretty sure that I did not turn that on. Well, I don't seem to be getting any damage, do I? All right, well, that wasn't cool. I wasn't trying to make things easier. Makes no sense to have it set up to pay to repair your truck when you're not getting any kind of damage. Huh. Well, I wish you could go back there and change it after you started. Okay, what do we got on this thing? Suspension. We can lift them up. Oh, let's sell that stock one. Only got 9 grand. Tires. Tires is what wins a race. Now, I did set so that all tires would be available from the beginning without having to go way up just because I hate mud. Don't worry, a stick will machine gun your suspension at some point. Yeah, probably. Okay. And it needs a snorkel. Cash-wise, we'll just go with the mushroom one for right now. I gotta sell them highway tires, though. Hey! How you doing, Ken? Mr. Seltzer? Is that the correct pronunciation? Alright. What else do we need on here? Does someone have megalophobia here? Nope, can't get that one yet because I ain't found it. Good, mate. And yes, that was correct. Well, thank you, sir. I'm glad because I would prefer to make sure I'm calling people by the right thing. Hmm. All the way from the UK. All right. I just don't have it right now. So we're going to have to go after these watchtowers like this. Let's go and do our paint job. And what else? There was something else I was just rooftop. Did they modify that beacon? There we go. Making a sand road that players have to pave for more sandboxity. Been on Roadcraft all day, huh? All right. Now, wait a minute. Where's my map facing? I got to rotate the map around the right way here. North. All right. So, we've got that watchtower and that watchtower, which leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. All right. 6 watchtowers. Let's make it happen, Captain. Of course, watchtowers aren't going to give us any more cash or anything, but they will open up the map so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, I'm sitting here remembering some of the things that I did set in there, like the no selling trucks that I got to add to my list of the rules that I posted. At Discord, you'd show me some progress on your new map. Oh, I'm sure I'll see it soon enough. Looking forward to your next map that gets approved for console, whether it be a Roadcraft one or a Snowrunner one, Chester. Ooh, definitely cannot do this stretch with the all-wheel drive off. Every time you turn it off, you hit another muddy patch. Of course, while I'm here, I can cruise up the road a ways to that viewpoint. That's just up there. We'll go ahead and set that to track and drive up there. Yeah, I'm sure you'd still have to have the console validation too. But sometimes good things are worth the wait. All right, let's go ahead and track that one. Just so it'll show up on my map here. That one will give us a little bit of cash while we're out. Might as well make some money while we're up here. And then not have to drive up this hill again. I say that now. I'm sure I'll end up finding some reason to come up here again. All right. Poor guy didn't want me to destroy anything on my way up. That chair's going to get it. Wonderful views. Yeah, I mean, it's nice up here. This is the spot. Beautiful, ain't it? 60 XP, $1,050 cash. We will accept that. And let's take us a little photo while we're up here, shall we? All right, everybody squeeze together now. Not this way on this map, now if I remember correctly. All right. How you doing, generally? All right. Next tower. First, let me turn around so I'm not going down this hill backwards. You know, a lot of guys have come up this hill come up going backwards up this hill, just because of the way the terrain is. It's so hard to get up and down this thing. Scouts farting CO2, carbon dioxide. Well, better than carbon monoxide. It's not like Sam's over there having a bad dream again. He gets them every once in a while. Been better, been worse? Yeah, I think we can all probably say that at some point in time. Also drinks fuel. And for those of you that may be new to the channel or whatever, in my Discord, I did set up a section for prayer requests. So if anybody needs prayer for something, feel free to go ahead and post it in that section on my Discord. And I can either pray privately for you, or if you would like, we can pray at the beginning of a stream for you. And pray, you know, everybody pray together, all one in agreement. Nothing that's going to be forced on anyone. Just, it's there for your benefit if you would choose to use it or not. Yes, I expect anything in my Discord is considered to be a safe place. If you wish something to be kept private, send me a direct message, and then that way I would be the only one that would see it. Because you can message me directly without posting it into the Discord channel. Another excuse from Mom. All right. Watchtower's off the next one. I know there's a truck out here that needs to be rescued and pulled back to the farm. So we will go up to the next road and head towards that watchtower. Very generous. I just feel like it's a way I can do to give back. You know, in all honesty, I'm a bit of an introvert and not very outgoing, but at the same time, I want to be outgoing and I want to be able to get to know people better. And what better way than to be able to do something for them? Yeah. That's great. Well wishes are simple, easy, and very impacting. Exactly. It doesn't take but a couple of seconds to say a kind word to someone and or for someone, and it can make their day a great thing in and of itself. All right. Now we have one, two, three, four more to go. Pretty sure I'm not going to be able to pull that out of there with this thing, but we may as well drive over to it. Where's, yeah. I can at least get it activated. Being that I haven't done anything to the gearbox or the engine on this truck yet, the odds of me being able to pull it out are slim to none. Can you report people in Discord? I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I couldn't tell you how because I have never needed to yet. Most of the people in the Snowrunner community are pretty good-hearted folks. All right, show task. Hey, trouble at the farm. We've got trucks wedged deep in sludge, and we could use a strong arm to haul them out. You'll need a serious engine for this one. We'll go ahead and accept it. I'm not sure how serious it's got to be, but, you know. Mommy excuses counter too. Well, you know, the idea is not to make your mom mad. Uh, what do you think? Think we'll have any luck? Coming from experience, most online jerks are self-included or we're young boys. Yeah, I don't think we're pulling this out of here. Not with this thing. Okay. Can't say we didn't try. Oh, did I shut the engine off? There we go. You grew out of that after your teenage years? Yeah, I know as a teenager I was a big fool and mean. I still have one foster sister that I wish I could meet her again. She's about 11 years old at the time that she was my foster sister, and all she ever really wanted was someone to be her big brother, and all I did was be mean to her the whole time. I tell you, I regret it constantly, and just wish that I had a way of going back and apologizing to her. Teenage boys are some of the meanest teenagers out there. Whew. Little squirrely on the pavement, you get going too fast. Mud tires and all. Are you meanie? I haven't heard you say anything mean yet. Oh, look at that beautiful new tower. Hey, the guy that put that up did a nice job. Gotta go have a good one. Very nice restaurant. All right, Chester, we'll talk to you later. You have a good night. Hooked on the Sean Ryan podcast. I not myself. I don't know about anybody else. To be honest, I haven't listened to any podcasts from anybody. Let's see now. Make sure I'm. Yeah, that's what I thought. Back there. He interviews ex-vets, Tier 1 operators, and 3-letter agents. Fascinating. Kind of gets in there and gets some of the declassified, formerly classified information. All right. Another upgrade. Which upgrade was that one? Ah, yes. The one in the slot. There's another one right up in here somewhere. Right off the end of this road, you got to kind of drop down and go get. Should show up with the next watchtower. All right, let's go before it starts getting too dark. Yeah, and first-hand stories of battles in the Middle East and Africa. That's cool. There you go, guys. That route around that watchtower. It's a shortcut to avoid the bridge if it's still out, if you haven't gotten it built or anything. Low range. So just because I accidentally turned on the no damage thing doesn't mean I'm going to drive like an idiot. Alright, now how are we looking at our map? Now we're starting to get her opened up a bit. Alright. Cut through the backside of the log station, I suppose, to get that. That's our Kodiak. Alright. Onwards and downward. I got the good lights on here. I think I'm dragging rock with me. All right. Oh, the stars. Beautiful night sky. Too bad you can only angle the camera so far. Let's see. Let's turn the lights off. Any better? Okay. Got a flatbed that I think has bricks on it. I'm not crossing that with this truck. It looks like we're going to be having to drive all the way back down and around. Should be able to go get that upgrade, though. We'll head back down through the log station, and then we'll head over and try to get this upgrade. A little bit of diff lock would be nice. when the night closes in. Alright, we're cutting across the minefield. Do not do this at home. I am a professional. Okay, I'm at home and I'm not really that professional. This is my turn off to go down the hill. Alright. Or was it back? No, it's back here more. Past my turn off. Pretty much right when you come up, you just keep hard driving. Look at the low, so I get a little more traction, a little less spin. Alright, what's this one? An engine. Modification of a popular engine, supporting increased power output, reliability, and acceleration, potential at the cost of fuel efficiency. This Fleet Star, Brigadier, and GMC 9500. Okay. Now we get to drive got that upgrade to get yet too. So I guess we'll come back up and we'll take the cutoff here. Head over after this upgrade. Might as well grab those upgrades as we pass them, and we're working our way around to catch that last tower. Alright, hold on. Which side am I on? A little more to the left. Harder to tell that stuff in the dark. There we go. There it is. There's the road. Well, trail, path, cutting trees. And we'll accept this task while I'm here. Roadblocks, rocks, again, seriously, come on. Do me a favor, handle this, will you? 1650, you're kind of light there, buddy. Kind of light. What was it, service spare parts? ×2? Yeah, I suppose we can make it happen. Don't think you're getting off that easy every time. My first playthrough, I took that giant trailer down this way. My first playthrough was not in co-op, so I had no assistance getting it around there. It was quite a bit of frustration involved, I'll tell you. Back in the day when I got frustrated with a section in a game, I usually just stopped playing the game. For some reason, this thing just sucks me in so much that I just kept right on going. Didn't care. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'll figure it out. And I did. Alright. Now that we are down, looking for the little circle, square, whatever it is, or the car. There we go. There's my pop-up indicator. Man, even in the dark, you can't hardly see that one. What do we got? Snowrunner gearbox. That'll come in handy. Gearbox customized for better off-road performance, sacrificing gear count, top speed, and fuel efficiency, but offering 3 low gear stages. What else is it good for? Oh, look at that. The 110, the 90, the Jeep Wrangler, the Zvani tank, CJ7 Renegade, the Apache, the Con Marshall, the Zvani Hercules, and a whole slew of others. And now from here, I could probably just follow those trees along the edge and cut right through, huh? You think? Let's find out. What's worse that can happen? I know. Never asked that question in Snowrunner. I don't know. I gotta say, I have been driving pretty good where I shouldn't really be getting damage other than when I tried to anyhow. So I guess by having it off, all I really did was reduce the odds of some popcorn damage. Unless I do something really stupid where I would have deserved it. Yep, wrong button. We want... I'm not close enough. Now I am. Now this last watchtower's got a lot of mud between us and it. Alright. So far, so good. Got the hidden upgrade that we go after, but we'll get the watchtower first. Then we'll go after the hidden upgrade and whatever other ones that are out here. Hey, who parks that trailer? There's the watchtower. And we got the super muddy road going out to it. It's like somebody just laid a bunch of sand down and didn't bother to pave it or anything afterwards, so it's all eroded and waterlogged, extra squishy. First place where I tried coming through here with the CK stock. Bad idea. I made it about halfway across that and stuck. Alright. Morning's coming around. Another upgrade. I think my chat stopped on my phone again. Maybe not, but yeah, refresher didn't do anything, so guess it didn't stop. Alright. That's my scout. Need to go get that. Got that upgrade. We've got the hidden upgrade that is like right here. Is that all that's left upgrade wise? Yeah, it looks like just those two upgrades. Let's see, yeah, see, that's only showing the one because it's not going to show us the hidden one. All right, so we will drive up here. We'll get the scout. Then we'll go get that upgrade. Then we'll go get this upgrade. Sounds like a plan. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Alright. Go ahead. Tag this while we're here. Riverside Repair. Steel River here. Our river fleet was badly damaged, and the only person who can help us is all out of equipment. Can you supply our guy with the tools he needs to patch us up? Man, these guys are cheapskates. $1,600. Yeah, we'll do it. You guys think just because a natural disaster hit that we're supposed to work for free? Doesn't say FEMA on the side of my truck anywhere, does it? I didn't think so. Won't climb the mountain. Not that one. Nah, don't take stupid chances. Well, I haven't officially discovered it yet. It's not like I could use it to save myself. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? And she's all ours. Alright, but from here, our upgrade's over there. Now, there is a shortcut right here. I'm going to mark this. Just so that I don't miss it. That'll be the first right-hand turn. Sorry, Mr. Scout. You got to stay put for right now. Can't remember whose video I was watching where I learned of this particular shortcut. I've never taken it yet. Wish me luck. Oh, that was pretty good. That was actually pretty easy. Alrighty. New engine for this truck. Complete overhaul from the original design. Raw, unadulterated power, only rivaled by its own fuel consumption. Bring spare gas. Good for this and for the Apache. Alright. Now we want to get back into town. Cut through town. Down to the, I don't know if this would make it across there or not. I mean, we could try it. Doesn't hurt to be a little adventurous, right? Get this last upgrade over here. If we're successful at it, then we'll bring the scout down the hill. Hopefully. Prefer to drive it down the hill, not roll it down the hill. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I got a snorkel on here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be good enough. Well, I guess it'll work. Doing the job. As long as I don't get stuck in the mud. Gotta wake up the super. Ooh, almost got me. This up here. Hey, Sergey, welcome in. This will be the hidden one. If you look on the map where that sits, I mean, now that I drove in here, it's all opened up, but it sits right in the shadow that's left between this watchtower over here. Where is it? Up on the hillside here, right there. In the shadow between that one, that only goes this far, and the one behind the fuel station, this watchtower that stops here. I mean, you can see the line. Follow that arc around. That arc just misses it. If you don't, I found it on accident one day. I drove by it. I was like, wait a minute. Show checklist. The Fleet Star. All right. You probably will not be putting that on there, because the Fleet Star gets a little tippy when you put it on. Alright, now we're going to bring the Scout downhill. Turn the brake off. It's a lot easier with the brakes off. The Scout's another one I found. It seems like the less you do to improve it, the better it is. Kind of like sometimes the improvements aren't really improvements. See, you do things like that. Bigger tires, better than risk of tipping. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like I just rolled the thing. Oh, for the Fleet Star? Oh, yeah. Equip the raised suspension. Free the big tires. Let's see now. Oh, yeah, we'll just keep following this direction. The worst thing you can do to this Scout is put the roof rack on it. If you want to see the Scout fall over, put the roof rack on it. Might not make it through the water hole. The crime, what they did to this Scout. Yeah. Raise it first for extra tip. Best looking one on a bench. Oh, yeah, it is. I said, if it didn't get so tippy when you put the roof rack or the race suspension on there, see if I can do this without drowning it. Ah, there we go. What's that? Until they get jet tires. released all tire options were awful looking for it. Yeah, one of the things that I did when I set my rules up, though, was I did set it up where all tire options were available right from the beginning. Just because I didn't want to fight with hunting down tires. That one I did on purpose. The one I did on accident was apparently I set it for no damage. And it was supposed to be set for repairing damage, cost you money. I mean, yeah, look at this thing. I mean, right here, stock, plowing right through this stuff. I got that far in two-wheel. I'm still moving in two-wheel drive. Oh, there we go. Now we got to put small wheel on. My first playthrough, I think I used this a lot. Just get Roadstar, you're good for a while. You mean the Lodestar? Yeah. Well, I can't get to Lodestar until we actually get over to it. Well, it is available in Michigan, so yeah, autocorrect sucks. Because that's another thing is even though I don't have a region lock on there, it's kind of my self-imposed. I'm gonna play them all in order, and I'm not going to go to other regions to get trucks. Just to have that truck early. So like before it was go in there, go to Russia and get the Tega and stuff like that. Now I'm not going to go after that stuff until I've actually got there by playing all the regions in order. Don't think it's found truck. It's one of the tasks. I think you get it. It's over in Smithfield Dam, I do believe. I mean, I'd show you, but it'd be kind of pointless because I haven't been to Smithfield yet because I'm not going to see anything. But I believe it's in Smithfield Dam is where it's at. Time we looking at. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream right there. But I thank you for watching. Again, if anybody cares to join me in this, I'm going to set it up each night, when I play as a multiplayer, and the code will be posted in my Discord. You are welcome to join. Again, no trucks that haven't been unlocked for the region that we're in. The rules will be posted in the Discord. And in fact, it even says right down there, New Game Plus rules. Again, I thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you know when I go live. Until then, we will see you next time. Good night, guys.